Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's date is Thursday, the 7th of November 2024, the year of 1,000,000 transactions per second and more. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Have a little flush in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin right. Let's see what we've got in store for us today. A few threads here by CSW, so we'll go over those because this one looks particularly good. Just got some news articles to maybe choose one to look at on Cointelegraph. Mainly all about the Trump winning his election, which is a massive boost. Again, more Gensler stuff and Trump stuff on Daily Coin, so we'll choose an article there to go through. BSV blockchain looking really good. N-chain leveraging the potential of tokenization at IPv6 with blockchain. The importance of regulations around digital assets. Might read that to see if they've actually got a clue as to what's going on. Overlay services sounds kind of interesting, so we'll just see what happens when we get there. 365 days of Bitcoin history. Check this out. A few historical days just passed these last few days while I've been away, busy networking. So we'll see what's going on there. We'll have a look at some of these Dormant wallets that are being opened on whale alerts. Have a quick look at some of the figures, and that'll be the end of the show. Right, let's get into it.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1,000,000 strong, them transactions flying free. Just wait for the Tether node, you'll surely see.
Here we go. So CSW, the man himself, he has written here, "Do not follow me, never follow me. I am but a man, and like all men, I am inherently flawed. To place your trust in my identity is to anchor your aspirations to the imperfections of a single individual. I am a mere vessel for the ideas I espouse, a conduit through which the principles of Bitcoin have been articulated. It is the ideas that hold the true power, not the man who speaks them." And again, this is what I've been trying to say about Bitcoin, and CSW knows this. It's a bit like somebody saying that I invented or created the concept of the number one. Well, the concept of the number one has been around since the beginning of time. What it took was for somebody to express it. And this is what CSW is saying about the concept of commoditizing data and creating Bitcoin. The concept of commoditizing data has also been around since digital data was first created. But CSW was the first person to express it through the white paper. So he knows it. He was just like, this is why I keep saying data can only be commoditized one way. And if it can only be commoditized one way, there's only one way of doing it, which means there isn't a choice. So CSW didn't have a choice in how to commoditize data. There was no choice. This was the only way it could be done. And he saw that. So rather than him saying, I actually created this, he expressed it. And this is what he's saying here. The ideas he espouses, a conduit through which the principles of Bitcoin have been articulated. This is exactly what he's saying. And this is one of the reasons why I think I can maybe describe it so well, because I know that he didn't create the concept. And I fully understand the concept, which almost like puts us on a level playing field, but obviously his technical understanding is way above mine. But this is so important for people to understand. But yeah, so quite excited about reading through this thread. So let's see how it continues. So he says, instead, I implore you to follow the idea, the immutable concept that Satoshi Nakamoto represents. Embrace the philosophy of decentralization, well, that should be commoditization, and the relentless pursuit of individual freedom, and the unwavering commitment to self-sovereignty, great word that underpins Bitcoin. There are the ideals that have the potential to transform lives, to empower individuals to reclaim their financial autonomy and engage in commerce on their own terms. Well, again, so commerce can only be conducted by a corporation, but they can engage in business and trade. Only a corporation can deal in commerce. When you follow the idea, you engage with something far greater than any individual. You align yourself with a vision that transcends personal limitations and embodies the very essence of progress and innovation. This is a vision rooted in principles that are timeless and unchanging, a framework designed to operate independently of human imperfections. The strength of Bitcoin lies not in my person, but in the enduring ideas that it represents. By choosing to follow the ideas, you take on a mantle of responsibility, a duty to advocate for a system that prioritizes the individual over the collective, the rational over the arbitrary, and the innovative over the stagnant. This is not merely a passive acceptance of a notion. It is an active commitment to championing a cause that has the potential to reshape the future. Yeah, indeed it does, massively. In this journey, I let your allegiance to be the ideas of Bitcoin and God. Engage with them, study them, and share them with others. By doing so, you become part of a movement that honors the spirit of innovation and progress. Yeah, human progress. This is what we need. In order to progress, society needs a medium of exchange that increases in value rather than is toxic. Because a toxic medium of exchange is what destroys the economy, whereas a positive one, a constructive one, develops the economy. Yeah, we humans can develop and move forward rather than be set back all the time. Reset, as Klaus Schwab would say. A movement that seeks to empower individuals and create a world where financial freedom is the norm rather than the exception. Remember, the ideas are what endure. They are the truth that will guide us forward regardless of the flaws of any man. Well said, brilliant. Oh, that looks like the end of it, look. And they're still giving him shit. Look, these BTC tards, look. He said, the shit you put Hodler and Peter McCormack through will not be forgotten, wholly unnecessary and unknowingly. And he said, the shit they put themselves through and got paid to do. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah. I mean, just Peter McCormack and Hodler and all, well, you know, I mean, they're being paid anyway, but I mean, Peter is an absolute goon. And Hodler and all, well, you know, who knows if he's probably nefarious. But I mean, oh yeah, that's right, yeah, we're all going to champion BTC because it does nothing. Well done, boys. That's a real clever idea. Nice one. So yeah, there we go. That was a nice little thread there. Loving that. Let's have a look at Cointelegraph. Editor's choice here says, Clashy rolls out political betting contracts for Trump presidency. Not really too interested in that one. What's this? 2 Bitcoin whales buy 142 million BTC after Trump win. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. That sailor thinking, right, we'll get in there early. They have no idea that the deep state has corrupted BTC. Can you imagine? The whole point of like Trump getting in, people celebrating, is because the deep state control the Democrats. You know, and they're just like, oh yeah, so we got Trump, you know, supporting freedom against the deep state. But Blockstream is the deep state, and BTC is their coin. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh no, well, I'm only laughing to try and, you know, deal with the stress of it all, knowing what they've put themselves, you know, knowing what they're going to face quite soon. Let's see what this one is. Trump victory. US crypto industry anticipates clarity in success. Really? They anticipate clarity. They will never get clarity, apart from whether or not their scheme is going to continue or not. But the truth is going to come out. The truth will come out during his presidency. That is what I'm predicting. And like, oh my goodness me, the shit that is going to bring, and the fingers pointing at Blockstream for removing the contractual credibility and economic value from BTC, creating an altcoin and then passing it off as Bitcoin. Dear oh dear, dear oh dear, they're going to be in trouble. What's this? Election delivers big win for crypto economic freedom, says Coin. Look at that, he knows what he's done as well. Let's read this BS. Election delivers big win for crypto economic freedom, Coinbase CEO. The 2024 US election signals a positive shift for crypto and economic freedom, with Coinbase's CEO expressing optimism for regulatory change and industry growth. The 2024 United States presidential election brought substantial shifts in crypto policy outlooks as Donald Trump prepares to return to the White House for a second term. Following Trump's victory and the Republican Party securing control of the Senate, with a House of Representatives majority also within reach, crypto advocates, including Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong, have expressed optimism that the changes may benefit the digital asset industry. Well, I mean, apart from the fact that Bitcoin is the only one that allows absolute economic freedom, and the deep state wanting a totalitarian one world government, it's not going to help them. But the entire crypto industry is what they've created, because it's all centrally controlled. So we'll see what happens. In response to the election outcome, the BTC price surged to more than $75,000 on November 6th, amid anticipation of potential regulatory clarity. Well, we'll see what happens there. Legislative opportunities and expectations for changes at the Securities and Exchange Commission. With the Republican Party now holding a majority in the Senate and Trump's stance on crypto generally supportive, the US may see a more favourable regulatory approach. Oof, that's going to be bad if they allow all these shitcoins and securities fraud worse than a dollar. Especially if Trump follows through on his promise to replace SEC Chair Gary Gensler. That would be a bad idea. Gary's actually a good guy. Pro-crypto shift. Multiple key races highlight an emerging pro-crypto trend, such as in Ohio, where Republican Bernie Moreno unseated incumbent Senator Sherrod Brown, a vocal critic of crypto. Moreno's win highlights a shift in stance towards crypto policy, as Armstrong's X post on November 6th suggests, saying crypto supporting Bernie Moreno was the key factor in his victory over Sherrod Brown. Over 250 pro-crypto candidates were elected in the House, creating what the Coinbase CEO called the most pro-crypto Congress ever. Reflections on the election through a crypto lens. Regulatory clarity. Armstrong wrote about the implications for the industry following the election results, saying the electoral's preference for economic freedom bullshit reflects delusionment with over-regulation. America is going to follow a path towards economic freedom. It's all bullshit here from Cointelegraph. Can't be too bothered reading too much of that, but let's have a look at this. So we've got here $2 billion USDT minted on Ethereum inside Tether's big shift. Gensler out of a job. Trump win puts his position in doubt. This is will Trump Bitcoin reserve ignite a global FOMO race? XRP trying to get in there. What a load of crap. Let's see what this one says about Tether being minted. Tether reallocates $2 billion of USDT to Ethereum, highlighting strategic liquidity moves and reaffirming its market dominance amid shifting blockchain demands. Too long didn't read. Tether has launched $2 billion USDT chain swap to Ethereum. CEO Paolo Ardornio has clarified the move, stressing liquidity management. The shift has reinforced USDT's dominance in blockchain. Bullshit. The crypto world was set abuzz when a whale alert reported that Tether's treasury minted an eye-popping 2 billion USDT on Ethereum in a single transaction. Oh my god, they're getting desperate. Such a significant minting naturally sparks speculations. Was Tether gearing up for a major market move? I mean, Tether's just like the Federal Reserve, printing currency, causing shit that they control. Could this influx destabilize the delicate balance of crypto liquidity? Adding fuel to the fire, the timing seemed uncanny amid Bitcoin's recent rally to new all-time highs. Traders and analysts alike scrambled to decipher the implications, with some fearing an oversupply of USDT might flood the market. The whispers grew louder until Tether CEO Paolo Ardornio stepped forward to shed light on the situation. Addressing the swirling rumours, Ardornio explained that the notification of the minting was delayed and linked to a recent post on X, formerly Twitter. He revealed that Tether coordinated with a pro-minted third-party exchange to perform a chain swap, stating the company had coordinated with a prominent third-party exchange to perform a chain swap, which involved converting part of their USDT cold wallets for various blockchains on USDT on Ethereum. Look at this. $2 billion. $2 billion in one mint. Well, I mean, it's insane. You know, we're not talking millions anymore. We're talking thousands of millions. This is 2,000, like 1,000 million is a billion. So we're talking 2,000 million. What? And where did they get that from? What? I mean, do you honestly think that the regular banking network is going to facilitate $2 billion being moved to the Tether treasury to back this? Absolute BS. Absolute BS. So where did it come from? Nowhere. That's right. Yeah. Utter fraud. Utter fraud. This wasn't about increasing the total supply of USDT. No, of course not. But reallocating existing tokens to where they were most needed. By retiring USDT for less active blockchains like that's TRC20, that's Tron, Avalanche, Near, Clio, and EOS. Oh my god, all these shitcoins. And consolidating them onto Ethereum, Tether aims to optimize liquidity and meeting the growing demand on the Ethereum network. Yeah, that can't scale and they can't move anything. Yeah, just hodl and shit on someone basically. Shitcoining all over. Specific figures from the swap include 1 billion USDT moved to TRC20, 600 million USDT from Avalanche C-Chain, 300 million USDT to Near, 75 million to Clio, and 60 million USDT from EOS. This strategic maneuver allows Tether to react swiftly to shifting user demand, ensuring that liquidity is concentrated where trading activity is highest. Although it's a routine part of Tether's operations, the scale of this swap is noteworthy and reflects broader trends in the crypto ecosystem. Tether liquidity soars 160 billion in a day during BTC spikes. Despite a slight decrease in total supply from 120.7 billion to 120.4 billion USDT, Tether remains the primary source of liquidity in both centralized and decentralized markets. About 85% of USDT's total supply is actively used on typical trading days. However, during Bitcoin's recent surge, USDT trading's volume skyrocketed, with over $160 billion exchanged in a single day, an impressive 32% of its circulating supply. This surge highlights USDT's critical role in facilitating high-volume trading and its entrenched position as the stablecoin of choice, even as competitors like USDC attempt to gain ground. The consolidation onto Ethereum meets current demand and positions Tether to handle future market dynamics more effectively. Moreover, Tether's strategic reallocations underscore its commitment to maintaining over-collateralization with fiat and fiat-like assets, reinforcing confidence and past concerns about its reserves. And they've never confirmed those. The company's recent report of a group net profit of $2.5 billion in Q3 2024 and $7.7 billion over the first 9 months of the year further cements its financial robustness. Good grief, that's like the Central Reserve making profits when it prints its own currency, which is what it does. And then all the retail banks who are the investors, they also make money in terms of share dividends when the central bank makes profits by printing its own currency. It's a massive Ponzi scheme. An infinite Ponzi scheme, really. On the flip side, smaller blockchains may experience reduced liquidity, again heading towards centralization here, as USDT is withdrawn, potentially impacting projects dependent on those networks. So closing all the shitcoin projects or heading towards centralization. The concentration of USDT on Ethereum could lead to higher transaction fees, no shit Sherlock, due to the network congestion during peak times. Competitors like USDC are growing on niche chains, challenging USDT's dominance in certain ecosystems. Why this matters, Tether's massive chain swap is more than a routine liquidity adjustment. It's a strategic realignment reflecting shifting crypto market tides. By consolidating USDT on Ethereum, Tether is responding to current demand and anticipating future market movements. Good grief. This bubble it's going to pop during Trump's tenure. Oof. Dear oh dear. Right, let's have a look at this then. So the importance of regulation around digital assets. Quite curious to find out what they've written here. See how long this is. Probably won't have time to go through it. We're going for 18 minutes already, but let's see. The importance of regulations around digital assets. BSV Blockchain and Global Ledger recently announced a new partnership to bring full support and anti-money laundering solutions to the BSV blockchain and community. As a new service provider, Global Ledger will provide the tools and on-chain analytics to ensure the security and compliant growth of BSV blockchain projects and ventures. Really? Well, how come they're not giving any guidance on the difference between a digital commodity and a digital security? Like, hello? The collaboration will also focus on enhancing blockchain security, compliance and project growth for the BSV ecosystem. This partnership is a significant step towards enhancing not only compliance and security, but also the growth of projects within the BSV blockchain ecosystem. The collaboration aims to deliver full support and AML solutions fully tailored to the needs of the BSV blockchain, providing BSV projects with the tools they need to meet regulatory standards, mitigate risk and promote development. Global Ledger will also introduce the first ever AML solution that fully covers the BSV blockchain. You can find out more here. To highlight the importance of regulations around digital assets and the importance of digital asset recovery, BSV Blockchain sat down with Matt Green, director at Lawrence Stevens, and Asim Arshad, senior associate at Lawrence Stevens, to discuss the topic in more detail. This interview has been edited for length and clarity. Okay, right, so it's just, that's their conversation that they had. Interesting, but BSV blockchain should be reaching out to me, literally, because I am the only. This is absolutely insane. I'm the only individual in the world that has extracted the Bitcoin protocol from the white paper and can explain the difference between a digital security and a digital commodity. And not only that, I can explain what a security is and what a commodity is, because no one knows. It's absolutely insane. Anyway, let's have a look at this. So let's get excited about 365 days of Bitcoin history. We went over that one. That was one of CSW's emails to Roger Ver. 4th of November 2019, The Missing Crypto Queen, episode 8, The Technology and the Dream. That was a fantastic sort of podcast on Ruja Ignitova, who started OneCoin. And that thing went massive, like 14 billion. I think they scammed off people. Absolutely insane. But also on the 4th of November 2023, COPA released documents claiming forgery. That Craig Wright altered a document from the 17th of September 2005 that was released again on the 28th of October 2005 that contains language similar to that found in the Bitcoin white paper. Again, that will be in history. 5th of November 2014, the price of Bitcoin was $337. Again, that's well above what it genuinely is now, which is $52. Just $52 for a genuine Bitcoin. Whoa. 5th of November 2014, 33 legal entities and individuals announced founding of the Estonian Cryptocurrency Association, with the main goals to develop the field of cryptocurrencies in Estonia. Oh dear. 6th of November 2008, quote here from Satoshi Nakamoto: "You will not find a solution to political problems in cryptography." Great quote there. 6th of November 2014, the Bitcoin price was $348. 6th of November 2013, the Bitcoin Wizard refers to an ad for the R-Bitcoin subreddit that features a Microsoft Paint illustration of a wizard. Some have created the ad with raising Bitcoin's value. The ticker WZRD commemorates this. A few months later, the picture was posted again in the R-Ad subreddit, and people think it pumped the Bitcoin price from $416 to $1,132 from November 6th to November 29th, 2013. And that's it. Moments in Bitcoin history. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. 6th of November 2023, Coinbase announced they would be confiscating their clients' Bitcoin BSV holdings if they did not withdraw them on or before the 9th of January 2024. 12 p.m. EST. Look at this. Upcoming changes to BSV capabilities. Effective January 9th, 2024, Coinbase will no longer support genuine Bitcoin, which is BSV. Users are able to withdraw BSV funds until support for this asset is deprecated on January 9th, 2024 at or around 12 p.m. ET, Eastern Time. If you fail to withdraw your BSV funds, Coinbase will liquidate any BSV remaining on your Coinbase account. And where would the liquidation go? That's right, straight in the pockets of Coinbase. Outrageous. Upon liquidation, your BSV will be converted to the then equivalent market value of another supported digital asset and credited back to your account minus any transaction cost. That's outrageous. What authority do they have to do this? Unbelievable. Please note, after accounting for transaction costs and subject to market fluctuations, you may not receive any compensation when the remaining BSV in your account is liquidated. What right do they have to do this with all the shitcoins out there? All those shitcoins out there, but BSV is the only one we're going to liquidate. Unbelievable. If you do not withdraw your BSV by January 9th, 2024, you may incur tax liabilities or have other unanticipated tax consequences as a result of the liquidation or conversion, and you are solely responsible for the taxes associated with transactions on Coinbase. If you do not want your BSV funds liquidated, you must withdraw your funds by January 9th. And again, they stop people from withdrawing it. Trading is not enabled for BSV, and you cannot, if it's not enabled, how can you transfer it or swap it? And you cannot deposit BSV funds onto your Coinbase account. Attempting to send BSV to your Coinbase account may result in a loss of funds. If you have any questions about how to send your BSV out of Coinbase, please visit Coinbase Help. And we know that Coinbase Help has not been very helpful at all. At all. That is going to come back to bite them seriously. Seriously. Like, honestly, how can you possibly justify that? stealing people's genuine Bitcoin with the #1 wallet address. People are going to be livid, and someone's going to be on the hook for that. Whew. And here we go. 7th of November 2016, the Bitcoin price was $704. 7th of November 2022, US Attorney announces historic $3.36 billion cryptocurrency seizure and convictions in connection with Silk Road dark web fraud. And that was this story about the exposing a secret Bitcoin billionaire. You know, that was actually quite a fascinating video, that. So there we go. It's a little bit of Bitcoin history for you. Right, let's have a look at these. Let's have a look at how much of these dormant wallets. There we go. Look, a dormant address containing 16 BTC has just been activated after 10.7 years, and just 16 coins is worth $1.19 million. Good grief! Just 16 coins. 16 coins. When was that? So that was literally 5 hours ago. So 5 hours ago, 1.1. And what's this one? 6th of November. So this was yesterday. A dormant address containing 235 BTC, £17 million, or $70 million. And let's have a look at the transaction here. Has it been converted into SegWit? Yes, it has. Look at that. Look at that as sender. All the #1 addresses have been converted into SegWit and sent to Kraken. Oh, my goodness me. 17 million gone to Kraken. Just like that. And these are only the ones that we're actually looking at today. Good grief. Good grief. Let's have a look. See what else there is. Look at this. Triple Z's here. A dormant address containing 325 BTC. $22 million has just been activated after 11 years. Let's have a look. And 260 has been converted to SegWit. Look at that. All original Bitcoin addresses converted to SegWit. 260 of them. Oof. Oof. And that was the 1st of November, so that was 6 days ago. Oh, good grief. Let's see what else we got here. Another one containing 20 BTC. What's that? Oh, another one containing 16 BTC. Oh, yeah. Oh, SegWit gone to Coinbase. Oof. And this one. Yeah, again. SegWit gone to Coinbase. Oh, oof. The anyone can spend transaction because there's no signature on it telling you who sent or received it. Oh dear. What else have we got? Dormant address containing 14 BTC, 29th of October. Oh, it's only half a Bitcoin converted to SegWit there. Whoa, what is this? A dormant address containing 749 BTC, $53 million has just been activated after 12 years. After 12 years. Oh, and so 35 of those have been converted to SegWit. Oof. Wow. I mean, that. I bet there's like $1 billion being converted within a month. Something like that. I bet. Another one, 16. $1.4 million worth. Again, all converted to SegWit. SegWit sent to Coinbase. Oh, it's looking juicy. It is looking juicy. And what's this one? 400 BTC worth $27 million. $27 million. And 100 of that converted into SegWit and sent to Bitstamp. Ooh, it's lining. Just get me some popcorn. Get me some popcorn. Another dormant address containing 50 BTC, $3.3 million. Again, converted to SegWit. All converted to SegWit. The SegWit transaction. Oh, 150, 10 million. And 100 of those converted to a SegWit and sent to Bitstamp. Oof. The shitcoiners literally have no idea what's coming. They have no idea what's coming. Oh my god. What's this one? 27 BTC. Again, SegWit conversion. Wow. That's all I can say on that. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I just want to have a look at more. We'll find more. We'll find one more. Look at another one. 21 BTC. Converted to SegWit again. Wow. Wow. Right, let's have a look at these figures then just quickly. So we got Greg coin at 75,900. Bitcoin at $52. Transactions and block size. Nothing really to write home about right now. Here we go. Let's have a look at the block size coming through. Nothing to write home about there either, but it's 46,000 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Greg coin. Mining Bitcoin at a 9.8 comparable loss, economically speaking. Mining. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at other miners on a Fisher Price Cash there, and other miners on Bcrash. Let's have a quick look at this. Other mining pools 40.2 on Bcrash. Binance mining 23.6 on Bcrash, but 64.5% on Fisher Price Cash. Right, let's have a quick look at mining actually on Bitcoin, because I haven't seen that for a while. Oh, okay, right. Kuv taking the lead from Tal. No way. Kuv at 37.1. Tal 32.1, QD Link 23.5, and Gorilla Pool, congratulations to them, they're up to 7%, 7.1%. Very nice. Right, let's have a look at these comparable charts. Oh, look at that. Bitcoin moving up against Greg coin. So let's see what's happened since the Trump victory. I mean, look at that. That shot up. And that shot up as well, look. No wonder they've been pumping Tether like crazy, trying to disguise the benefits of being in Bitcoin from than Greg coin. From the trying to disguise that from the traders, because they can't afford for the traders to suddenly see, hold on a minute, I might actually be better off in Bitcoin than Greg coin, because they've turned it into a complete shit show. It's all about shitcoin trading. So it's the traders and traders have got no loyalty to anyone. There is no honor amongst thieves. And that's what traders are. They're just digital pickpockets. Basically, they've got no loyalty to anything or anyone. You know, as soon as they think they can get a better deal somewhere else, that's it. They're off, and that's why they're trying to cover it up. Let's have a look at this then. The overall market. So yeah, market cap has gone up. So $2.58 trillion in value. Let's have a look at Greg coin then. Over the last 7 days, that's shot up. Or gone down and then shot up. More interesting on the 7-day one, look. So that would be the Trump victory. Well done to Donald Trump. There is hope for us yet to save us from the deep state and their one world government, one world tyrannical dictatorship they're trying to bring in under the guise of eugenics and all that. Oh, interesting shapes there from genuine Bitcoin. All right. And 24-hour trade volume is 2.45. Let's have a look at where liquidity is now. Volume on Coin DCX. Ooh, interesting. Let's have a look at liquidity. That's most important thing. Changely Pro, Hit BTC, XGO, OKX, PioneX. Ooh, interesting. Alright, there we go. That is a 37-minute show. Didn't expect it to be that long, so we'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, as ever, be aware, take care, stay safe with that, and we will see you in the next one.